Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and this is Utoxin Plays Minecraft. And I am on the Feed the Beast server that I run for my family and friends, otherwise known as Build the Beast. And as you can see, I'm down in my basement at my base, and I have cleared out some space and set up some power. We have updated to the latest version of the Ultimate Pack, which has its own set of headaches, but chief among those headaches is a problem that goes by the name of Greeeeeg. Those of you who have played Feed the Beast know what I'm talking about. Greeeeeg. Let's just say that he's broken a bunch of my automation. The root of the problem is these. Now there's a few other things he's changed as well. What are those?
I'm different. I'm different. Prometheus was punished by the gods for
What the?
giving the gift of knowledge.
What?
I'm different.
What?
Into the bowels of the earth.
Ah! Ah! I've been pranked!
Sleep mode activated.
Okay, where are they? Where are they?
The answer is beneath us. Okay, you win. Thanks, anyway. Thanks anyway.
There. Oh gosh. Okay, so that was my brother pranking me right as I started recording. Meanwhile, I now have 3 oracle turrets. Wonder what I'll do with those. Alright, let's see. Let me repair this hole I carved in my floor. Okay, so, as I was saying, the root of the problem, and what are these? Advanced nano... Oh, that's the new nano chest plate. I might make that as this episode. I don't know if I have time. The root of the problem is these advanced alloys, which you look at this and you go, well, nothing has changed. They're still made in the compressor. Let's look at the mixed metal ingots. Oh, wait, that looks different. You now need to use metal plates to make the mixed metal ingots, not bars of metal. Which I think ends up being cheaper metal-wise. I haven't actually done too much of the math on this, but it looks like it's probably cheaper metal-wise, which is cool. But how do you make these plates? Like, I would probably want to use one of these ones that's like the 3 here that uses Invar, bronze, and aluminum plates. Makes 3 mixed metal ingots. That's a pretty good ratio. 3 mixed metal ingots from 3 metals. I'm happy with that. But let's see how you make that. Oh, this thing called a plate bending machine, which is new. So let's look up the plate bending machine. Like this. Plate bending. Let's see. So this is it. Mostly pretty simple. There's this new thing called the conveyor module in the middle, which you could also use plates to make, but there is also an ingot version of the recipe because it would be hard to make it without, make the plates without having the machine. So I've already made one of those. It's here somewhere in my inventory. There it is. Plate bending machine. We want Bender. I haven't actually seen that show, so I know of Bender, but I don't know much about him. So this area is going to be for new automation. I needed more space. I decided to make plenty of space. As you can see, I pulled down my assembly table. I'll figure out what to do with it. I hadn't really used it a whole lot, so I'm not too worried. But let's see. Let's take this plate bending machine and put it... How about, let's see. Well, one of its quirks, and I could, rotate it and work with it, but one of its quirks is that it wants its output to be on the back. So I'm going to put it right like that. And I assume that's the front. Yeah, I guess that's the front and that's the back. That's where it outputs. That's a really generic block. The texture pack probably isn't really updated for it, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. So I think you turn that off. I don't know. What does that do? I don't know what that does. So we need input on the top, output on the back, and I'll bring power in on the side, I suppose. That'll work. And it uses, does it say what it uses? Oh, it'll say here. It uses low voltage. Okay. So I'm going to bring over, I've got an energy bridge set up here. I'm going to set up a low voltage provider, which I think I can make. LV. LV producer. There we are. Make one of those. I should have everything for it, I hope. I hope I have all the machines set up to be able to craft that. Come on. Come on. Make it. Make it. Shoot. Shoot. What am I missing? It should have been made by now. Let's see. Crafting monitor. I'm missing an LV transformer. Do I not have the recipe for an LV transformer? I thought I did. LV transformer. Apparently I don't have the recipe for an LV transformer. What's the recipe? So as you can see, this episode is going to be a lot of me kind of building stuff. LV transformer. There it is. I hear a chicken somewhere near my base. So I need 3 copper, 4 wood, and 2 copper cable. Okay. I think copper cables were like this. 3 copper. And I need wood. I need 4 wood planks of some variety. Nope. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. I just needed 1, but that'll do. Okay. Put that in there. And does that... Okay, that worked. So I need LV producer. So we come down here. And these energy bridges are awesome. They feel like a little cheaty to me. I use them for everything now for converting power. But, oh well. Oh look, I need to convert that. I love my wand of equal trade. So put that there. We now have IC2 low voltage output, no link yet. I should have somewhere here. There it is. Let's do that. Oops, I wanted that off to the side. We will do that there. There we go. Do that. And bring it down right there. Okay, nothing blew up. That's a good sign. Okay, so usual setup. I'm going to be putting an interface on top and an import. Nope, not export. Where's my import bus? I've got an import bus here somewhere. There's they are. Okay. ME interface on top. Import bus on the back. ME cable to link them. Let's see, that's already linked. How do I want to... I guess just come on, get out of there. I'm kind of stuck. There we go. That should work. So now I need to make a recipe for this. So the first thing, let's see. Let's do aluminum ingots. I should have made note of what machines I had that I tore up down there. I had an induction furnace. Oh, which I've got most of those recipes in here, so I can figure out what I had. I had an induction furnace, I had a rotary macerator, and I had a rolling machine, it looks like, set up down there. So I'll need to provide some buildcraft power, and then 2 more industrial craft power. And I'll have to look up what the induction furnace takes and what the rotary macerator take. I think they're both LV machines, but I don't remember. Actually, the induction furnace, I think, is medium voltage. Yeah, it's medium voltage. Because that's an induction furnace, right? Yep, okay. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to set up some recipes. Let's see. Just to get stuff out of my inventory. Let's put some of this stuff in here. Clear some inventory space here. There we go. That's a little better. I need blank patterns. Let's go ahead and make my usual 10 of them. Am I missing anything? I'm missing glass. I bet that was my glass furnace down there. Let's take some sand, split it in half. There we go. Make some glass. Okay. Now it's making those. So, I need some aluminum. And I need to make a plate of aluminum. So this will be a good opportunity to test that our import bus is working. So I'll throw that in there. That'll process. Make the plate, which gets sucked out. Now let's go see if it showed up top. Let's see. Plate. Yes, aluminum plate showed up. Okay, so I've got that. Now, what was the other stuff? Right here. I want one of these ones that makes like 3. Invar, bronze, and aluminum. Okay. So, Invar plate. Do I have Invar ingots in here anywhere? I do. Okay. So, I need to make one of those into a plate. That's not what I wanted. I want it here. Then I also need bronze. Let's see if this works. Or if I... Okay. And I'll need one more. Begin. And throw a bronze in there. Cool. Okay, so I've got those 3 plates now. Now I can make recipes for them. Plate, Invar, and bronze. Okay. So I need the bronze ingot still. Then I need my blanks. And I know you guys have seen a lot of this before, but why not? I'll show it to you again. Some of you probably haven't seen it. I have a few new subscribers, which I'm psyched about, by the way. Welcome, everyone. Really appreciate the viewers. There we go. That makes an Invar plate out of an Invar ingot. Then do an aluminum plate from an aluminum ingot. And a bronze plate from a bronze ingot. Like so. Okay, this isn't going to be as bad as I feared. So now that goes in there. And then, let's see, this makes 3 mixed metal ingots. So I need to make a mixed metal ingot first of all. So let's clear this machine out. Bronze, aluminum, that was Invar. Bronze, what? I thought that was it. Let's see. I want the one that makes 3 Invar, bronze, aluminum. Oh, that's just shaped IC2 crafting. Oh! Well, that I kind of like. I get that rolling machine out of my setup. Invar, bronze, aluminum. And that just goes in here as a vanilla crafting recipe. Oh, so while we're in here, you'll see this red stuff. Most of the red things that are in here... uh-oh. My brother wants to try something on me. I don't know if I trust him. Let's see. Okay. What's he doing? Oh no, is that a gravity gun? Oh, that needs to go back. Gravity guns. Oh dear. If you get struck by lightning while holding these, they get more powerful. Okay, let's see. Meanwhile, back on the ranch. So I now have the recipe for the mixed metal ingots, so that's good. That means I should be able to make advanced alloys again. Let's see. Let me clear this up so it's not got extra stuff in it. So there we go. Let me put all this stuff away. And diamond dust. Okay. So I should have the stuff in here. Do I have the advanced? I've got the advanced solar panel. Okay, so I should now be able to do the ultimate and start that crafting. And let's see if this works. So it's going to make those plates. Okay. It appears to be working. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So I just need to get the rest of my machines set back up down there. So let's put that away. I'm going to need that. Put that stuff away. Let's see. Let's start with the rotary macerator. Get an interface. No, wait. The macerator I was just exporting to. And then I've got an import bus. I'll need glass fiber cable for that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go get it set up. The rotary macerator uses low voltage, so I can go ahead and stick it right here, just like that. And then back here, I should have a switch in my storage somewhere. Lever, rather. Lever. Thank you. Oh, I got lots of levers. Now I'll just keep half a stack on me. Why not? Actually, let's do this. Just to hide it as much as I can. That should, yep, that powered it up. Okay. Let's fill this hole in. Like so, and so. Then this gets an import bus on the side, an export bus on top. And I need some cable. Oh, right there. like so. Now let's go grab the recipes for that. Okay, that would be... where are the recipes for that? Oh, I was just exporting items to it. Oh, shoot. So I need some ores. I need bauxite ore, copper ore, ferrous ore. No, it doesn't look like I was auto-processing galena ore. Gold ore, iron ore, lead. Wasn't processing monazite. Silver, tin, and I wasn't processing tungsten. That is 8. I believe that is the max for the export bus. So that looks right. Yep, okay. So just start this processing. Like so. And check that. There we go. That is working. Awesome. So that's that created. Or set back up, rather. And let's put this stuff away. While I'm working on this stuff, I will talk about some of the issues we've been having on the server. Like I said, we updated to the latest Ultimate, and pretty happy with it overall. At the same time, and I know a bit of a risk, but acceptable, we thought, I went ahead and installed the TickThreading mod on the server. That is a little risky, like I said, but it was, you know, we've been having a lot of lag issues, and after looking at it, let's see, I was reasonably certain, and glass with sand, there we go. Wonder where that came from, let's see. Silicon, quartz dust. I just heard a wisp. I don't really need that recipe right now. I don't really need that one either, though. Let's see. We'll put that one in. Why not? Wonder where that wisp was. But so we installed the TickThreading mod, which helps a lot with server-side tick lag and stuff like that. The risky part is that it is it's a fairly complicated mod, and it's a little risky because it can interfere with the proper behavior of some of the mods. Most notably, it is risky to use with applied energistics, which, I mean, as you can see, is getting some heavy use. Ooh, did the solar panel finish? Ultimate. No. Oh, it probably got canceled because I added something to the network. In fact, I can easily check that. Is my advance still there? Yep, okay, it just got canceled. Well, I'm going to be adding stuff to the network, so I won't start it again yet. But there's been a lot of work put into that, and it actually appears to be relatively stable as long as you avoid a couple of very specific conditions. And so, yeah, what was I coming down here for? Oh yeah, a painter. I needed a painter up there. And so we've had one system that had some problems, but it's not a critical system, and I believe I've fixed it. I need that and that. Grab some lapis. Like that. And some yellow. Just in case. Blue and yellow. But we've been having some very strange issues with our frame machines. And we're not sure if the cause is TickThreading. I'm kind of actually loath to uninstall it because it's been doing so well for us. Let me go ahead and just paint this all the way across. There we go. So that is our low voltage line. Then this will be a high voltage line that comes up here, or a medium voltage line rather. And it will come across here and to here. Yes. There we go. I need to make a... I don't suppose I have a producer. Oh, I do have an MV producer in the storage. Awesome. So MV producer goes right there, and then bring glass fiber cable out like this. And I need to first paint this yellow just so it's clearly marked as being an MV line. And there we go. And there. There. Is this... Oh, I'm going to have to dye it again. There we go. These painters are awesome. There we go. So that just needs its switch. And install the switch right under here. Well out of the way. Like so. And where is my bricks? There they are. So there we go. There's the induction furnace. I need to throw... Do I not have an interface on me? I don't have an interface on me. But we've had just some weird issues with TickThreading. Our frame machines are like dropping pieces when they move sometimes, which is, needless to say, a little bit alarming and kind of confusing. They should not drop parts of the machine. Like literally, like panels and whole frames will fall off. I don't know if it's a TickThreading issue or not. Like I said, haven't tested without it, so it's hard to say for sure. I probably will get around to testing it eventually, but a lot of us are kind of going, well, Red Power is looking unlikely to update anytime soon. The developer is kind of missing in action. A few people have heard from her, but Elaram has just not been very communicative. So a lot of people are just kind of considering it a lost cause. Oh, these take 9. That's why that other one was available. Okay. Let's go ahead then, and we will grab it and put it in. That is heating up. Good. That is working on catching up. Awesome. Sweet. I can do 2 more. I think I can do 2 more full ultimates. Oh, I haven't finished that first one yet, so maybe just 1 more after that. It was that recipe. Okay. And that rolling machine is just for steel plates, which I'm not sure I need anymore, actually. So we're not going to bother to set it back up. There's that. Awesome. My secondary industrial, or induction furnace rather. But I can now make the stuff I need to make again. Hooray! Well, I think I'm done installing things for the moment, so let's start this ultimate back up. Begin. There we go. Working away. Now, we've got... How long have we got? Oh, actually, that puts us pretty much at the wrapping up point. I was expecting to get more done, but we got my base rebuilt. I ranted about Greeeeeeg. And yeah, we might be mostly abandoning Red Power on the server, at least abandoning frame machines, since they seem to be having significant issues. Very happy with tick threading. Let's see how we're looking right now. Tick per second. We're only at 58% tick load, which is awesome. Yeah. How much power is this using? Oh, that's not too bad. Only taking in like 3 or 4 megajoules a tick at peak. That's good. Making some lead dust. Slowly heating up. Awesome. I think that will do it for this episode, guys. Very happy with new Ultimate Pack. It is actually, I think, a nice improvement. There's some good stuff in it. I have had a couple glitches with this that I think probably are TickThreading related. I had to move my 2 Tesseracts up because this was getting messed up and like getting water inside the refinery and then fuel inside the oil line because they were touching. But with this fix, it should be immune to that problem. I do have a few more recipes I need to fix. Nothing major. Just basically replacing ingots with plates in these patterns. Minor stuff. Yeah. So, I want to thank all my viewers, as always. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Love your comments. Really appreciate all the likes and the subscriptions. Keep it up. Share me with your friends. All that kind of good stuff. Oh yes, and another thing it fixed. My cicadas make noise. I have cicadas in my base now. It's epic. Love it. Apparently a lot of things are epic today. I don't know why. And I've grown my node up to 500, but I was in the process of saying goodbye. So, with no further ado, my name is Utoxin. This has been Utoxin Plays Minecraft. And I will see you next time. And lovely music to play us out. See you next time, everyone. Goodbye.